NPFL, even though that their opponents, Rivers United, have 3 games in hand. But currently, Rangers International are top. They beat their opponents. We talk about that 2 goals to 0. So good one for Rangers International. They beat their title contenders, National United, 2 goals to 1. So fantastic for Rangers International. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Volt Sports on Volt 104.3 FM. My name is Godwin. Today we'll talk about the Premier League and the La Liga. We'll talk about NPFL a little bit. Good morning, John.
Yes, a very good morning to you, Godwin. What a scintillating set of games over the weekend, especially Super Sunday game between Arsenal versus Chelsea. Love them, hate them, think they are crazy or whatever you want. You can't deny the fact that Arsenal are rampant in the Premier League. Yes, set pieces back again to the rescue. But then if you have an unfair advantage, why not press it? You get? So, welcome to the show, guys. Let's get it going.
Good morning, John. Monsu.
NPFL, Rangers top of the table. That's what we're talking about. Rivers United to lose. you know go like calm down.
You collect thrashing.
No. See again, the man I just say for the first time I say make a hype. I saw I always talk bad. See the first time I say make a hype up, he go score own goal. That's talking about the man, the mint, the disaster, the sassy. On goal to make Liverpool score the 5th goal. But again, good game for westham. But let's come home. I'm home. Rangers International top of the table. This is something we like to celebrate.
It's not coming
Then
home
we
today.
go down to Europe, England. Everybody that I support won their match. Inter Milan
Except West Ham.
2-0. Calm down now. Wolf against Aston Villa. Though I was angry about the Wolverhampton win because it gave my United fans a lot of noise. I think all my contacts are filled with Manchester United fans and Chelsea fans.
They want Crystal Palace.
So the noise was just too much. When Aston Villa lost, they screenshot the table and started posting on their status. And they will send it to your personal DM that we are coming for 3rd position. And after their match yesterday, they just kept sending different messages. And I'm like, bro, calm down. You never win league. If you win league, we'll celebrate you. No, still calm down. But again, the disappointing weekend for me as West Ham lost to Liverpool. We could have at least played a draw in that game. And perhaps closed it down.
I will not lose.
It was a fantastic weekend everywhere in the Premier League and everywhere, especially in the NPFL too, where Rangers International are on top of the table. We'll talk about this maybe a little bit on Friday. We'll focus on it very, very well. How they can actually win this NPFL this season. It's still possible. Now I don't see how it's possible that
you saw me by 4 going somewhere. You asked me where they rush go. At least I don't go late for meeting.
Okay.
Now meeting where I go with that now.
Let's start with Europe. In the games in Europe on Friday, Wolves surprised everybody to beat Aston Villa 2-0. On Saturday, Bournemouth and Sunderland played a 1-1 draw. Liverpool trashed West Ham 5-2. Again, Newcastle lost at home to Everton. Newcastle is one of the teams that is disappointing me personally. That is disappointing me this season. They lost at home to Everton 3-2. It was a huge game. It was a fantastic game. Burnley and Brentford. That game ended 4-3. But 2 of Burnley's goals were cancelled because of VAR. If not, probably I won that game. But yeah, at the end of the day, Brentford scored 4 to win that game 4-3. Manchester City went away to Leeds to beat Leeds United 1-0. On Sunday, Brighton beat Nottingham Forest 2-1. Fulham beat Spurs 2-1. Tottenham is a team that has just crashed from nowhere, even though they finished top 8 in the Champions League. But in the Premier League, they are struggling. The luck was on their side this weekend because every other relegation candidate lost. So they stayed where they are on the table. For Manchester United, Carrick, another win for him, 2-1 against Crystal Palace. So fantastic for Michael Carrick and his boys. Then the London Derby is Arsenal beat Chelsea 2-1. Arsenal still stays first in the Premier League. Okay, let's start with Liverpool and West Ham. It was the three set pieces that Liverpool scored in that one.
Yeah. Quick successions.
Scored 3 set pieces and won that game. Trashed West Ham 5-2.
Now, it's a problem for me where I said it before. I think it was against Chelsea. I was saying, why can't you defend set piece? And I said it earlier in the season. Defending set piece has been a problem. I think 40% of the goals we've considered this season are from set piece. 40% of the goals we've considered this season are from set piece. And it becomes a problem where you cannot train against it. We're talking about Manchester United. They know they concede set piece. Arsenal scores set piece. But also, Man United are topping the chart for scoring from corner kicks this season. So Go check. They are up there. They are up there with Arsenal this season. So it's a problem when you know how to score goals from set piece, but you don't know how to defend it. Because I know most of my goals, or perhaps 60% of my goals, come from set piece. If there's a Thomas Sunchek in the midfield, you cross the ball, he's there to finish it. And come on. But again, it's a better performance. They started the game, I think, a little late. When they started the game, Liverpool was just everywhere. Everywhere was just red shirt. I couldn't see any.
They passing now.
I don't see any.
Thank you. Thank you.
First 30 minutes, I don't see any colored shirts. When I'm pink, I've been off pink, I've been a color. I don't see any color shirt. The beautiful kids though. I don't see anyone. I was just seeing red everywhere. Red. Until they scored that goal in the first 4 minutes, and I'm like, okay, fine. There's a room for comeback. Just defend the one you get hit on the break. After 10 minutes again, I think the second goal, in less than 20 minutes, 2 goals down. I'm like, no, this can't be good. This can be good. But check the record against Liverpool. It's always 4-2, 5-2, 4-2.
Okay, Liverpool, I think they needed this win, and they got the win. Very good for them. They are moved to 5th. So they are now looking at Aston Villa, who are 4th on the table. But good game for Liverpool generally.
Yes, it was a very good game for Liverpool. Like I was telling somebody in the podcast that I can't remember last when Liverpool scored 3 goals in the first half of any match so far this season. Is actually a good performance. Remember, prior to that, on Saturday morning, I was saying that they've been bang average and bad champions, because so far they are defending champions, but defending champions, when they defend their championship right now, because they fell off somehow after that perfect start, 5 wins. They went on a perfect loss streak, and then
it's crazy.
the
5
season has just
season.
been terrible. You get so, but for yesterday, Saturday, it was nice to see Liverpool play up to their potential, at least to some certain aspects. Van Dijk got a beautiful goal. Gakpo got a beautiful. Ekitike too. It was a good one to watch. And then secondly, I think the result of the game does not really show the strength West Ham put into the game.
Yeah. Because
dying embers of the game.
It was basically a 50-50 game at some point.
Talking about dying embers of the game, you already 3 goals now. What's there to lose? You need to just up the energy. No, in the team. If you're that one, that's not the deliver. Since he come Premier League, at least 4 or 5 goals. He don't deliver for me. So 30. No, that other name.
Castellanos.
Calm down. 30. Just leave it at 30. It remained Pablo. You know when 30 came in, he came in from Lazio and 2 goals in 30 something matches. I was angry. Then the other guy 13 goals in 10 matches. Are they happy? That one now, they score goal. Now 30 can score. Now they get 2 goals for SERIA. How can they score goal fast? How? But disappointing own goal from the
At the end of the day, Liverpool won that game 5 goals to 2. It was a thrashing. Even though they scored 3 set pieces from that goal, but a goal is a goal. It doesn't matter again. Okay, other result. The other result, Bournemouth and Sunderland played a 1-1 draw. One of our callers was saying that he's disappointed with Sunderland because he has higher expectations. But he will not blame them. This is the level. This is actually their level on the mid-table maximum.
Top half.
Top half. That's
if they to try.
That's always their level. But it was a good game for them. The game ended 1-1 against Bournemouth. Another disappointing game for Newcastle. Newcastle have lost against Everton 3 goals to 2. If you look at where Newcastle is on the table, they have won 1 game in the last 5 and lost 4.
Is it troubling? Yeah.
5 games they have lost 4 and won only 1 game in the last 5 games, and they lost the game against Everton. Just a poor. I don't understand what is wrong with Newcastle sometimes.
Sometimes it's hard to discern because like before this game now, they were the ones that went on to score for something in Europe, right? Now coming back to the Premier League, you are seeing them struggle to win a game against Everton. Let's not come and call Everton something else, because we know where they are and where they are thereabouts in the league. So, but I think at a certain point in time, Newcastle need to be understudied, because you could see a club come in, do well, finish in a European position, and then be on steady decline since. It's been steady decline, and so far this season, I think they need to take a good hard look at themselves and look at where their problems are coming from, because you signed in Wisha, you signed in this other young man, Voltmade, and then all of a sudden it's normal for you to start again without either of these 2 guys. Without these 2 guys in that position, I feel like they are their own architects of their demise.
Also Everton, Moyes is doing 40 points on the table. They are trying. They are moving gradually. Just 5 points behind Chelsea.
David Moyes is the man for the continental football. And when he went to Everton, he told them they have a quality side that could play European football. And I think he's working towards it. Because when you go into a side and your first pitch is, you guys are going to play continentals, definitely you should be putting the work on the pitch. You didn't just telling them in the dressing room, it's doing it on the pitch for 90 minutes. And I think so far this season, Everton has done a good job. Because Moyes, I think bringing Everton back, there's a time we used to say Everton every year they go Europa League. There's time we used to see it, but if they bring them back to Europa League standard again, it makes it a legendary move. I think you should just see them as one of the best managers to take Everton on. But good performance against Newcastle yesterday. Defensive, they were okay. Offensive, they go forward, they score their goals, they come back and defend, hit you on the break. When they got the early goal, just like it's over.
Okay.
Because the rest of them is history.
The other game that it was a nice game. It was Burnley versus Brighton. That game ended 4-3 in favor of Brentford. That game ended. It was a crazy game because Brentford scored in the 93rd minute. Burnley thought that they have equalized, but it was ruled out for offside. At some point, they scored. I think it made it 4-3 when it was 3-3 because Brentford scored 3 first goals in the game. Then Burnley started scoring, and made it 3-3. Even made it 4-3 at some point, but they cancelled with VAR. Then Brentford scored to make it 4-3. Burnley scored again to make it 4-5. It was calm. It was just a lovely game of football. Goals, they are flying everywhere. You understand? Sometimes this is happening in football. The funniest part on this game is that Burnley had 4 shots on target and scored 3. Brighton had 5 shots on target and scored 4. So it was just one day shoot, somebody will score, but it was a lovely game. Okay,
just make it just on target.
Let's talk about Leeds United. Leeds United versus Manchester City. Manchester City won that game 1-0 since Semenyo scored in the final minute of the first half to win that game. Even though that game doesn't show the whole thing about the game because Leeds United missed about 3 chances in the first 15-20 minutes. Open chances. But that's what they were missing it.
Nobody to tap in.
Kabilu missed 1-on-1. He just played it off target. So, but at the end of the day, they had 14 shots in total, only 2 on target because they were missing almost empty net. But good one for City, as we used to say. When you are trying to win the title, all you need is 3 points. How you play it, whatever. No concern anybody, but good game for City.
Yes, it was a good game. I will take that 3 points any day, anytime, and then move forward with it because, I just like the way that the game was closed out. We scored the goal early in the first half. We didn't give up grounds in the second half, and we closed it out. Simple. So, good game for me. Take it.
Yeah, Semenyo has been a revelation, and Gay too. Those two guys have actually changed.
Gay was actually exceptional.
Now again, I think the link-up play between Semenyo and Czech is something else.
That's true. You need to study. It was one that provided.
You need to study that link-up play because every time the two of them go forward, there's always a chance or likelihood that one of them will score the goal or create something for somebody else to score. So it's always I've always been looking at that narrow front three with all of them. But again, without Haaland in that mix, they still managed to create something for themselves, and so I think it's a good one for them. But now, this is where we say our Egyptian brothers should come and learn that link-up play because I think after the Premier League is not LIGA or SERIA that is the goalkeeper sends long ball to you chase after. I think that was what he used to score his first Premier League hat-trick. Ederson to Mamouche to goal. It doesn't work in the Premier League. You need to build up play. You need to link up play with your teammates, and it's not just one person's game. So you need to buy into this link-up play. If not, by the summer, they will find out they will take Shipam out. Again, that's Omari Mamouche. But again, wonderful game of football for Man City, getting the 1-goal lead. But it not satisfy me. One goal no be win. One goal no be win. Make I talk now.
Okay.
One goal no be win.
One goal no be win.
If you got one goal,
now here we talk. Now here we talk. No, just God is wait now.
If you have one goal against Liverpool, you have 3 points.
Now here we talk conservative. Funny way. Now here we talk conservative funny way.
I remember that one.
So
why did I even forget?
So 1 goal, conservative 1 goal win, no be win. We are looking for the second, third, and fourth goal.
The truth is that in the title running, what you actually need is 3 points.
What the other was supposed to get? So, the other 4 goals, they got 1 goal.
I said conservative 3.
4-0 win. Now 4.
Conservative 3.
4-0 win. You don't come on one number.
You
don't come on one number.
Conservative 3-0
okay,
win.
no problem. But City got 3 points.
And I got the 3 points. 3 points.
Thank you. That's the main thing.
Let's see.
Okay, on Sunday games, Brighton beat Nottingham Forest 2-1. Nottingham Forest is fighting for their lives, even though they are out of the top. They are not bottom 3, but they lost this game against Brighton 2-1. But another result that is always troubling for me is Tottenham. Tottenham lost again. Iwobi scored a fantastic. You need to see that Iwobi's goal. He just practically passed the ball.
Tottenham lost.
He practically lost passed that ball into after the 18-yard goal. Was a fantastic goal for Iwobi. Tottenham is a team that sometimes when I look at them, I don't even understand how this team, that's how they were behaving last season and ended up winning Europa League last season with all the rubbish all the rubbish they are playing. I don't think they can repeat that by winning Champions League, but anything is possible in football. But again, this is their 13th loss this season alone for Tottenham. 13 games they have lost. Out of 28 games they have played, they have won only 7, drawn 8 and lost 13, and they have -5 goal ratio. They have scored 38 and conceded 43 in this Premier League. So they need to fix up. For Fulham, good one for Fulham. They needed that win because in the recent game they have not really gotten results. In the last 5 games, this is back-to-back wins. The last 5 games, they lost 3 back-to-back games. They won now 1-2. So they are building momentum in the final games of the season. But for Spurs, I understand why they
for Spurs, not concerning me and Spurs.
That,
the thing is, our brothers came into the game.
And Bassey
performance was great. It will be with, I think, 2 chances created, 1 leading to goal that he scored. So, nothing concerning me, they should relegate. Because now it leaves room for me to survive.
When you cannot win your match.
Let's talk about Manchester United. Manchester United came back. They fought back to win at Old Trafford 2-1. Carrick have coached Manchester United since he came back 7 games now, won 6 and drawn only 1. They have not lost a single game at all since he took over Manchester United, and it was a fantastic game again. Sesko has been scoring in the last 4 games. He has scored in the last 7 games. He has scored 6, and he scored in this one. Even though that the loss started when they got that penalty and a red card, they scored 1-1. And once they scored that game, I knew from then on Manchester United will win the game. But it was generally still Carrick is still doing well. Fantastic.
Somebody
win.
say Sesko.
Sesko.
Lovely header. Lovely header.
Yeah, lovely header.
Come on, I saw that game and I'm like,
lovely
header. I think first 4 minutes they've considered. And I'm like, good. That's what we're talking about. So the noise will at least die down small because they're not looking like the world best man. They're giving the manager of the year.
And it's not just conceding, it still goes back to the same things we see with Manchester United. Number 1, not starting the game at the blow of the whistle.
No, I won't fault them at that.
I'm still coming back to that. Number 2, set pieces yet again for Lacroix to get that first goal.
I won't fault them at that.
I will, because
you see, it's about positioning.
Yeah, Euro lost his man.
Let me say they beat them. Not me. And if they say he lost his man, maybe he was sleeping on the job. The man confused them. He sent them. He confused them well. That's what we call experience. You get, that's an experienced defender there who knows he's going for the ball, but he thinks of how to beat his man, and he beats a man cleanly. So I think yesterday I was going to say lack of experience for Euro for that blunder, but it's not his fault.
Go see where Chelsea and Arsenal they mark them, so they tackle themselves like they run.
Once you don't do that run, you run finish. You go see person just jump with elbow for your ear.
Secondly, that ball could have been stopped, but Lamens didn't dive.
No, even if he died, you know if you stop him because instinct is the ball is going off target.
Watch that replay.
No, apart from that, sometimes for goalkeeper, sometimes in your mind
it's going off target.
You go know say some balls you go catch, some balls you no go catch. Sometimes in your mind they tell them say this one not pass me. They are just looking at it, hoping that it goes off.
Now look at it. A quick another instinct is where the ball was going to. There was a feel that somebody was going to put body to it because it was kind of going wide a little. So there was a feel that somebody, boy, the thing hit enter now. You get last bar, hit and enter. So you will not blame Lamens for it. Instinct is if I dive, I might get it, I might not get it, or it's going off target.
Okay.
So again, it was a good one, but Man United coming in.
If
they with that red card, Man United for no comeback.
Maybe.
If they with that red card, for no comeback. The guy will score goal. Collect red card, come go house.
Why this one they play?
Because Man United supposed to win.
Let me tell the guy collect red card.
Because you know say if Nigeria go to say regardless he got a red card. So make we talk now. Because of that red card, because if you say no, this is where you say they won because of the red card.
Yeah.
You get because they were down already. And these people were defending properly. They were defending well. I had only 2 shots now. Some shots blocked.
Fernandez scored the penalty to make it 1-1. Then a fantastic cross from him too. for Esseco
Mhm.
to head it in to make
Esseco.
it 2-1. If you look at the statistics in this game, Manchester United had 20 shots in total. 12 of them were on target, 61% possession, and 576
Against a
passes.
red-carded team. See they chop possession now. If the team complete now, they're not going to see possession. They're going to leave possession for you. They wait for counter
Thank
attack.
you.
They're going to leave possession for you. They wait. See as they chop possession, they chop am like water.
So good one for Carrick. Carrick has 7 games. He has coached Manchester United. He has won 6. He is, I think, January manager of the year of the month. Yeah. So he's been doing well. February he's been doing well.
Give me the 2 manager of the month.
Yeah.
Back manager. Give him already.
So we are in March. Let's see what he's going to do. But it was a fantastic game for Manchester United. Carrick, let's see how far Carrick can take them to. Hopefully he's going to take them very, very far, because that's practically how Ole started before he got the permanent. I think even in that running he beat PSG in the quarterfinal to reach
PSG,
the second round or something.
So
he moved.
I think
he back and knocked them out in the quarterfinal or the semi-final of that Champions League, if I can remember. So, and they gave him a contract. Did well in the first season. Second season, everything started falling out of place. But let's see Carrick. I'm rooting for Carrick personally, because he is a young manager and this is an opportunity for him to build a lasting career for himself at Manchester United. But in this particular one, they beat Crystal Palace 2-1. Okay, let's talk about the big one, the biggest one of yesterday's game. Is going to be Arsenal versus Chelsea. That game ended 2-1. I can't even remember the last time Chelsea beat Arsenal in any competition. It's been like years, like 5 years now. About a lot of times that they have played, but this one Arsenal needed 3 points, even though that this game was really bit boring. All the goals came in through set pieces. All the goals, Chelsea scored from an own goal, from a corner kick and own goal. There was a lovely header from corner kick from Saka. Gabriel headed it and Saliba nodded it into the empty net. Then Rice with another corner kick. Then Timber headed in to make it 2-1. At the almost 15 minutes end of the game, Neto got a red card in that game. Second yellow card was a nonsense tackle to Martinelli, even though that Martinelli stood up and started running, but the referee called back and gave him a second yellow and he left. All-round game for Arsenal. It wasn't a beautiful game for Arsenal, but as we used to say, just as Manchester City did, what you need is just 3 points.
Simple.
You have 9 more games to play. Even if they use Ojoro, win 9 games, concerning, but it was a fantastic game all around.
Yeah, it was a very good game.
Yeah, 3 points is 3 points.
3 points is 3 points, and no doubt you have to be able to get these games. Like they say, win ugly, win unfair, win anyhow. My brother shall just collect 3
because
points.
all those things that they Rice had a handball, looked at it and just said not to give it. So a lot of things happened in that game.
A lot of things happened, but I think to start off, I think Chelsea were their own. Let me say, they were the ones that orchestrated their own demise in that game. Number one, when you have a player that is a 10 or a 9/10 in your team, it is incumbent upon you as a manager to play into their strengths.
Yeah.
We saw it last season with Thomas Partey being played at the right back, where he's an average 3 or 4/10 in that position, and taken out of that midfield. We know how many points Arsenal dropped because of that mixture. We know how many points Arsenal dropped 2 seasons prior when it was Kai Havertz being tinkered around in the team to find a place to put him. Unfortunately, those experiments didn't work. We are seeing it again now with Chelsea, however, and they were playing this guy, Kopama, on the left. I don't really understand the dynamics of that formation that he used, because of course Neto is adept in both positions.
Yeah, that's why people are saying that it would have been better Neto move to the left.
Be Neto there on the left or on the right, and you bring an Esteva or someone else on that left and play Palmer in his 10. Basically, that's what I was, because somehow the guy was invisible in that game. That's from the Chelsea side. But I think where Arsenal had a total edge over Chelsea is in the defending, in the set pieces. They know how to organize themselves. Of course, it was an Arsenal player that gave Chelsea the 1 goal there, which was Incapi. If he hadn't jumped, and Raya would have probably gotten that ball. So I think it was a very solid game. Unfortunately, I'm going to fault Arsenal yet again for some sloppy defending and some sloppy characteristics that I feel are totally uncalled for. You've scored a goal, you've gotten your advantage in the game. You press your advantage. That's one thing I love your club for. See, even if you are 3 goals up, Daddy, we will press that advantage. Even if it's 9-0, it will end. We will press it till 90 minutes.
Yeah,
and that's what I love your club for.
after,
Look at how they let Chelsea come back into that game.
Yeah, after the red card, Chelsea had more passes than Arsenal, had
Thank you.
more chances to forgo from Arsenal, but also at the end of the day, after I got 3 points, yeah, you can talk about tactical blunder from
the final goal that was disallowed for offside. How far?
Almost scored an equalizer.
Yes, that's the thing.
I think that
everybody we now after game they know who the coach. I don't know because that's sometimes they talk say this is the lineup, this is the style of play you should go with, this is the instruction you should be dishing out before the game. And again, in this game, I don't see any problem from Mourinho because in the last 5 games, it's been the same lineup, except the ones where some of them he swaps Enzo or perhaps maybe Caicedo. The ones Caicedo was not available, then Enzo plays alongside Santos, then Kopama in the middle, then Garnacho, and which Garnacho need to produce number. And for some matches, Garnacho have been on the bench and got Jamie Gittins is injured, so he's gone for like this lineup, and this lineup has won him games. So why not try it against Arsenal? If he's working, like now you talk say if he's working, don't break it. It was working. Kopama from the flanks, Joao Pedro up front, Pedro Neto from the flanks. It was working. He didn't have to break it because he was playing against
Caicedo, Enzo, Fernandez, and that double pivot was working.
And Santos, because Caicedo was out at some point.
The thing is that since
this one for the past 3 games, since Caicedo came back, has been working.
Yeah, you know, since he came back, when he was at Strasbourg, Santos was his boy. He brought him and even made him captain at some point.
So when he came to Chelsea,
he liked Santos
and Pedro. And
so it's
like I said, against West Ham, he didn't start like this, but it's a little bit conservative. I would say it in the last game, he paid Arsenal some respect. But this lineup would hold up to possession anytime, any day.
In the last.
But again, in the last how many years now? This is the 7th year. We are still waiting for Chelsea's win against Arsenal. The last time they won against Arsenal is 2019.
Yeah, it's been a very, very long time.
So since 20, I know you talk about Champions League window. I talk about Premier League. So in the last 7 years, because we don't enter 7 years now, 2019 till now, we still wait for a win against Arsenal, world champion, world champion, more than the champion. Because against Arsenal, defending the title, well now because of this, we call them Premier League elect. You get because champions elect because they beat Chelsea. They are 6 points above or 5 points above Man City at the moment. Now we are hoping for Man City's outstanding game, which they might lose. You get, but please. You should have done better. A 1-1 draw would have been okay. Since 2019.
Yeah, it's been
a very long time.
It's been a very, very long time that Chelsea beat Arsenal. But
I think it's only right for it to be a long time because if you go back prior, it was also a period of time.
Yeah, where Chelsea were just beating Arsenal everywhere.
It's the period of time now between Mourinho time now. Not that Mourinho time.
Even Mourinho time.
After Mourinho time now, win I win.
Well,
win I draw, win I win,
regardless, bro, regardless.
I know it's not long like this now. I no long reach 7 years.
Regardless, 2 years, 3 years. Storm. Simple.
This storm is not storming at the moment. This storm, no storm.
Chelsea, go through your storm.
Let's see what happens with Arsenal if they are going to win the Premier League. 9 more games for them in the Premier League. If they win 9, the problem is one of those games is Manchester City at the Etihad. So that one going to be a title deciding game. Hopefully it's going to give us entertainment, but Pep will come out for that game. If not, everybody will die for that game. You will see that match. I cannot wait for that match to come. So but let's see. Okay, a lot of record was broken in that Arsenal versus Chelsea game. The win against Chelsea was the 9th time in the Premier League that Arsenal has scored a match-winning goal from a corner. So 9 times in this season they have scored
that counts.
And a match-winning goal from a corner. Okay, this means that Arteta's side have overtaken Manchester United in that regard. Last time it happened, Manchester United it's 8 times. Okay, Arsenal again, 16 goals from corner in the Premier League this season are joint most of any team in single campaign alongside Old Hams in 1991-1992. So Arsenal has more chance to break this record. Okay, let's see if Arsenal will bring. Yeah, finally the victory against Chelsea means Arsenal has gone one goal up from a corner on 9 occasions in the Premier League this season. So 9 times this season they have gone. First goal of the game, 9 times Arsenal has scored from a corner. So Arsenal is going to play Brighton on Wednesday. Let's see how far they can go in this Premier League season. Okay, The league table is set after only Arsenal and Wolves have played 29 games, others have played 28 games. So, but Arsenal is still first with 64 points. With 64 points. Second is Manchester City with 59 points. Third is Manchester United, has moved to fourth after that their win, and Aston Villa dropping points. So Manchester United are third on the table with 51 points, and positively they have plus 12 goal difference now.
They will get plus goal difference. No user.
So okay, Aston Villa is fourth on the table with 51 points. This is where it gets interesting, because fifth on the table is Liverpool with 48, and Chelsea are sixth with 45 points. So Chelsea are even out of the, normally it's top four for the Champions League, then fifth goes to Europa League, then sixth goes to depending on who wins the FA Cup.
Fifth and sixth go to Europa League.
Depending on who wins.
That's if top four win FA Cup.
That's what I'm saying. So, but now you don't know who's going to win the FA Cup. But at it is Chelsea are still sixth on the table. Except that something magical happens. But this top four wins between Manchester United, Aston Villa, Liverpool, and Chelsea is going to be very, very interesting in the last 10 games for them. For Arsenal, it's just 9 games. Okay, seventh on the table is Brighton with 43 points. Eighth is Everton with 40 points. Fulham moves to ninth with 40 points. Bournemouth are 10th on the table with 39 points. 11th on the table is Brighton with 37 points. Sunderland is 12th with 37 points. Newcastle are 13th on the table with 36 points. 14th is Crystal Palace with 35 points. Leeds United are 15th on the table with 39 points. Tottenham Hotspur are 16th on the table with just 29 points. They have not even crossed the 30 match point. In the last 5 games for Spurs, they have lost 4 and drawn only 1. Poor results. For Nottingham Forest is 17th on the table with 27 points. Then the bottom 3 is West Ham with 25 points, Burnley with 19 points, and Wolves with 13 points. Let's see who is going to win the Premier League and who is going to relegate this season. Okay, quickly guys, the results of the La Liga games Saturday and Sunday. Rayo Vallecano and Athletic Club played a 1-1 draw. Barcelona trashed Villarreal 4-1. Yamal had a hat-trick. He had a hat-trick in that game. Yeah, and they just scored the final one to make it 4-1. So Real Madrid is going
to miss the next week Copa del Rey semi-final against Atletico.
Okay, Mallorca lost at home to Real Sociedad 1-0. Oviedo and lost at home.
Atletico Madrid.
Atletico Madrid. Julian Alvarez scored in the final minute of that game.
To
win that game for them 1-0. So congratulations to Valencia beat Osasuna 1-0. Elche and Espanyol played a 2-2 draw. Real Betis and Sevilla played a 2-2 draw. Celta Vigo beat Girona 2-1. And for today, Real Madrid will play Getafe. Okay. Good one for Barcelona to win that game. They extended their lead until Real Madrid plays today. But what is your prediction for Real Madrid's game today? Do you think that they can keep up?
It's a derby, so I'm predicting a draw.
A draw in that game. Okay, Nonso.
Real Madrid win. 1 point. You want to just give up 1 point like that? You want to? It's 1 point, so we win. They won. Let's win our own. On to the next one. We move.
Okay, let's see how that game is going to end for Real Madrid today. They need to keep winning to keep their pace too with Barcelona. If not, Barcelona might run away with this one. Okay, if you go to the Serie A, Parma and Cagliari played a 1-1 draw on Friday. On Saturday, Como is still flying. They beat Lecce 3-1. And Napoli went away to Verona to beat them 2-1. Inter is obviously going to win this league. They beat Girona 2-0. AC Milan went away to Cremonese to beat them 2-0. Atalanta lost to Sassuolo 2-1. The funny thing about this game is that Sassuolo took a red card and scored 2. After they took a red card, Atlanta couldn't even score anything until the final minute. They scored to make it 2-1. Torino beat Lazio. Torino beat Lazio 2-0. Then Roma and Juventus played in an entertaining 3-3 in this particular one.
That game was Roma's game to throw away. It was painful because I think 3-1 at some point. How did they come back into 3-2?
It was
disappointing.
Yeah, it was 3-1 at some
Roma
point.
came in.
I'm beginning
for Malin too. Now I'm beginning to believe in the Gasperini project. it's working, but it's not really effective at Roma. He worked. It took time to work at Atlanta, but now it's not taking time. It's taking a longer time. I think it's going to take a longer time. But I think
He's had more.
more winning runs.
He had more transfer windows at Atalanta than at Roma, so he also have to
This is his first season, though.
Yes,
I'm just saying he's had a quicker transition at Roma than he had at Atlanta.
Atalanta,
So,
Okay. Let's see. It was a good game, 3-3. But today's game, Pisa will play Bologna today, and Udinese will play Fiorentina. Okay, the
Bologna
top
for
four.
the win.
Yeah. In top four in the Serie A, Inter is still first with after 27 games, 11 more games to go there in the Serie A. After they are out of the Champions League too. Now only Atalanta remain.
Only Atlanta remain.
Okay,
So
Inter
they
is.
can consolidate on
Yeah,
the
they can now focus on the league. Yeah, Inter is first with 67 points.
All of them not come up for league now. All of them.
Atalanta did.
No, all of them not come up for league. The top four, nobody did league again. Nobody
Okay.
did Champions League again.
Yeah, nobody. Everybody
Okay,
will
no,
focus.
except for Bologna. Okay, Bologna not even did.
Bologna, they
Bologna
play
did Europa
Yeah,
League.
you-
Now you talk apart from Bologna, all of them not come up for Champions League.
Okay,
All.
Inter is first with 67 points. AC Milan are second with 57 points.
10 points.
Napoli are third with 53 points. Then Roma makes up the top four with 51 points. Okay, quickly guys, let's go to the NPFL where Rangers International trashed the National United 2-0. At least we are first. That's
Yeah, Rivers United lost
that's the
one goal to
That
nil.
gave us an advantage in that Bayelsa beat Rivers United
One goal to nil. That's
and Rangers just take your advantage. Hold on for hand.
best Fulham.
Hold on.
You get.
Hold on.
Now you say you have 3 match about
Outstanding. Make it they lose. You're gonna lose.
You're gonna lose now. You're gonna lose now. But again, a wonderful game of football it was yesterday. I actually got to the stadium late. Before I got to the stadium, they were already 2 goals. I think they were already 2 goals up when I got to the stadium in the first half. They scored those 2 goals in the first half. I got to the stadium after the break in the first half. And lucky for some of us, I saw the game the way he played in the second half. The way he played in the second half was the coaches made some substitutions. I'm not going to fault him for it. Normally, the coaches make substitution, but he could have given Nassau United a verge or an edge back into the game. Just a landline back into the game. But again, it ended the way it ended. It was a good game of football. It was first half when my guy was telling me, say, you come late to talk about you for waiting they play for here. And I'm like, I don't see I'm waiting they play. Say, it needs to be starting these 3 players. You don't need to start one and bench one. Start the 2 of them. They will get you goals. They will create chances for you. They will even run deep into midfield and create their chances. Talking about Godwin Obaje and Chidera Nwobodo.
Both of them scoring 18 and 26 minutes of
Those
that
two-
game.
Those are the 2 strikers he have on the team, and one of them is the captain of the team. The last time they won the league, so it tells you what these players have. And in midfield again, they had players who could. The energy level was just up. You get, and like the manager said, they started preparation for this game early. So which means there was some instruction he gave that they put in the work in training that we saw on the pitch. It's not when we do something in training, we come to the pitch and we'll do something different. Now he said they started the training for this match very early, which means there was no jet lags, there was enough rest, there was enough time to train and prepare for this game. I think it's a good one for them. Training ready and match readiness was okay. And when they say match readiness was okay, that match they will see for match. Even till the 70th minute, they were still playing possession-based football, which tells you that this team, if they continue like this, they can beat Prime Baka.
Come on.
If they improve, if they improve on this, Prime Baka they go beat them. Okay, no, no talk say Prime Baka because that Prime Baka get Neymar in Messi and Iniesta and all of them for them, but they go beat this current Baka.
It was a fantastic game for us to win that game 2-0. For Rangers, all the goals came in the first half, so fantastic for them. Let's hope they are going to stay. They are first. Rangers International are first now, even though that second is Rivers United. They have
3 games at
hand. They are going to play those 3 games every Wednesday to see. Just 1 point ahead of them. But let's see what will happen this season. Rangers International has scored 32 goals, NPFL goals, and considered only 20. Hopefully, we are going to do very, very well and win the Premier League. Now the NPFL don't suit me now.
Even play draw.
Even Ramos have won their first game after a very after a very, very long time. So everybody's trying to pick up points in this NPFL. If you look at the league table, okay, the results of the NPFL, I'll just quickly give you the result before start taking focus immediately. Rangers International beat their National United 2-0. Enyimba and Kun Khalifa played the 1-1 draw. Rivers United beat Bayelsa United beat Rivers United 1-0. Bendel trash Ikorodu 4-0. Shooting Stars beat Kano Pillars 2-1. Niger Tornadoes beat Warri Wolves. Okay, and 0-0. They play 0-0. Niger Tornadoes and Warri Wolves play 0-0. Remo Stars after 7 winless game beat Katsina United 2-0. El Kanemi Warriors beat Abia Warriors 2-0. And Kwara United beat Wiki Tories 2-0. So in the league table, Rangers after 28 games, after 28 games, Rangers has 47 points. Rivers United have played 25 games, has 46 points. Ikorodu City has 45. Nasarawa United are 4th with 44 points. Let's hope that Rangers International will win the NPFL this season. Finally, on our YouTube channel, remember guys, we are live on YouTube at westham Sports. And okay, Leo is saying here, good morning guys. Yesterday, na 2-1 derby in England. He's talking about that game against Arsenal and Chelsea. Okay, so since Tottenham has this crop of players that have one dating mentality, most of them feel they are bigger than the club or they are bigger than the coach. That's why they do waiting they do they know they mind the field. Okay, Manchester United shouldn't be truly happy with the win, because I'm still seeing the problems Amorim, Ten Hag, Mourinho, Van Gaal, and others. Okay, and others face from the hands of these players are still there to win. They had them. Okay, Jaja Sonto is saying non-Socramia River. Okay, Los Cres should have left Cunha, who is on goal. We are coming for City. Okay, he's talking about Manchester United. Okay, Chooks is here. Chooks is saying Manchester United has surprised everyone. At least they are certain to play on Thursday football. No more staying idle. He's saying Madrid is going to draw tonight. Mark Ochuku is saying, with what I saw in Manchester City versus Leeds, I think Arsenal has all the Arsenal to win the title. He's also saying that that was a very poor performance from Leeds. Okay, and Athletic is saying Chelsea fans, we are having the big man saying we will win the league for City. How far? Una don't go chop beating. I sure say una body don rest. Person no fit una get hope. Okay, finally Emeka Michael is saying, good morning guys. I don't have much to say. All I know is that my darling Manchester United will definitely make top 4. Okay, 0706048585. You can call us and tell us your own contribution, or you can call 0915 5708347. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Name and location, please. Okay, your contribution. Okay, what happened? Tell me.
You know, that's the thing. We played a good match. I know our team. Really, the line-up is okay for us.
Okay.
But the problem is the FA.
Okay.
The VAR, if to say it's getting out, the VAR will call the free VAR to go and review that penalty. You saw it openly, number one, and all this grabbing, all the set piece of Arsenal, this controversial. Those 4 goals. It's like the FA is aiding Arsenal to carry the league.
Okay.
But I know they will not carry that league.
Okay.
They will not I'm telling you,
all right, thank you. Thank you very much. The guy the best.
You don't give us yesterday when you want to give us.
No, he said he go give
City. When City go play Chelsea,
Chelsea
go play
City.
He will give you that 3 points.
He will give you 3 points and 3 goals.
Okay. Hello, good morning. Name and location, please. Okay, your contribution.
First of all, I was not happy with the first half performance from United.
Thank you.
Okay.
It was very terrible. Horrible. That first half was not it at all. In fact, I dragged it to Everton match. I don't know if you know what Everton match against.
The 1-0 win.
It was not there, like performance lost our best. And why I'm talking about is that we have this. Do you get?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys in Crystal Palace, these guys they play at the midweek, remember?
Yeah. Thursday actually, yeah.
Yes. They something that you have seen. This first half was not at all. I said, if you're going to, they are not going to improve from this first half. They are not scoring even one. Understand?
Yeah.
Only is going to take off the second half. They improved. And that was what led to the penalty and winning the match.
All right.
And they should stop giving any man is saying red card. They should stop giving the red card. I'll be saying this. They should stop giving the red card.
So we'll not call you out on it now.
Yeah.
When you give red card now, they can't say that man is struggling. There is no space to play here.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You know, I'm not calling her out. They give her red card, and I equalize and they happy.
0706 048 5853 0915 5708347. Hello, good morning.
Guys.
Good morning to you. Name and location, please.
Thank you. Good morning also. Good morning, Jane. My name is Wamba Mike. I'm actually calling from Enugu.
Okay, your contribution.
Thank you so much. Well, I must commend you guys. I always follow you guys on too if I'm not in town. You guys are really doing a great job.
Thank you.
Especially my former colleague, my brother from another mother, also Bona.
Thank you very much.
I must commend you guys. You guys are really doing a great job. I'm always happy whenever I follow you guys on YouTube or in town.
Okay, thank you.
I must commend you guys. Well, there is something that is just like they just woke me up from dream. If somebody tell me that Manchester United will smooth their place in top four, why I say smooth is that no winch will bring Manchester United from that top four.
Have you?
Now, as that's why I use that statement smooth, because they are smooth their place in that top four. In fact, we are even going Man City are even for Jane. I know they choose Maybe no come for me again. You understand? I'm so glad. Honestly, my critical is really doing a great job.
Okay.
One of the most important things is to look for a coach that understands Manchester United philosophy, that understand that charisma, that understand that unity between a coach and a player, and that understand inability to control your dressing room, not falling out with your player, falling out with the dressing room.
All right.
And that's exactly what Michael Carrick just achieved. And everything is just going. There is no much magic. Understand?
All right, thank you.
You just have that robust system. It's just like when you're working, as you guys are working now, you have a personal relationship with the head of your program, the head of station, and all these things. It will be like saying a tree they use.
Yeah.
Like say they want special love with management or the spirit there. But
right.
Understanding, the working understanding is there. So that's exactly what.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah.
I'm so happy. Thank you guys and God bless you.
Thank you
very much.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, it was a fantastic game not really fantastic, but it was a good game for Manchester United. They won that game 2 goals to 1. They say that it's English. They have this. They don't
smoothing their way.
Yeah, okay.
They don't cement their position
Hello,
until they lose the next 2 games.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good
To
morning.
you. Name and location, please. Okay, your contribution.
How was the weekend?
Fine.
It
was
was
good.
good.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think Manchester United has done a lot of Carrick has done okay for Manchester United. And my fear is that after being permanent, I believe it's going to support others like the Gonatuga. Then I think it's not a surprise to see Man U they really did very well in this period. And I'm talking about Chelsea and Arsenal. I think Arsenal, they play very dirty games, most especially the of that dirty. I think Arsenal has lost the flavor of the kind of game they played under Wenger. Not known Arsenal for playing this kind of dirty game.
Okay.
Actually, that game would have been left open between Chelsea and Arsenal. They would have comfortably won that match today.
Okay.
Not because of the great Arsenal, the way they play, especially when they are taking corners, grabbing the make of the intensity. And VAR were just sitting there looking at doing nothing about it.
All right. Thank you.
All I can say is that I think Arsenal is not the same.
Okay.
Like the other guy. We are going to give Man
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
They should play good football and win this league.
Okay.
But they're not doing it. They are playing nonsense. God bless them.
Thank you very much.
Very much.
Okay,
Everybody
it's
the
just,
best for
I don't know. As I was telling John yesterday, the first one is always tough. The nerves is there. After I played 2 beautiful season football, they didn't win anything. Now they want to just cross the line. That first one is always hard. If they can able to cross the line, they can now play with a relaxed mind.
Yes, they've done it before.
So that's,
they
I
have that
understand
experience.
what's happening with Arteta now. It's not even when they won their own, they weren't that fantastic. Even City, we are talking about it yesterday.
Yes,
Manchester United lost some games and lose some games. That's why City
I can never forget that 4-4 draw
it
with
happened.
Everton.
So
like
just win
Marwan
first.
Fellaini.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. Name and location, please.
Good morning, John. Good morning, good morning, Godwin.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
My name is Sonia Victor aka.
Okay.
They have detained you.
Let me compensate them first.
Okay,
Yes.
everybody knows the supporting guests now.
I was in charge of that yesterday. Check the ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know, man. That's all right, United. Yes. Yes, that's all right. Yes.
They push everything in team. They don't give their. I was very happy to but that's why you want to go.
Okay.
No, I think the scoreboard.
Yeah.
The scoreboard is. Now.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, next time is next year again. I said somehow we draw in the FA Cup. That is next year. So that is all. Okay, it was a fantastic game of football throughout the weekend. Okay, let me just take one more call before we end today's show. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, John.
Good morning
Yes,
to you.
good morning.
This is Amos.
Okay, Amos.
I don't know.
Yeah, quickly, your contribution.
These Chelsea people, they know they ever shame. But these Chelsea people, they ever shame. You play well. You play well for almost 4 times now. How many times have you been playing well without anything? You play well and go home empty-handed. God, again now. Let me tell you, Chelsea is supposed to be for future Arsenal game.
Come on now, that's harsh. That's harsh.
I'm gonna give them the point.
Just harsh.
Okay, the last one they played, what the government was, they came home saying they played well. Last 2 times they played, they came home saying it's because of red card. Then this time again, this was again when they tell me, hey, God of that.
All right, thank you very much. All right, thank you. Okay.
Now talking about the Rangers team, we just have to talk to the management of the stadium.
We are talking about every Friday.
Not about Friday. This one is straight up. Let them fix the scoreboard.
That's what we have been talking about. We just need to fix the general standard of the league. It happens almost every time. I saw one where guy almost fell off while he was trying to put in a score. Like he almost fell off from that place.
No, not me. Now electronic now. What is they use paper?
You get light. Okay, let's see.
Sorry, my sincere apologies.
Why do you think they don't play match for night for Nigeria?
I forget.
That's what they play during the day. Okay, thank you.
Hey,
thank you for joining us on today's show. Thank you. Tomorrow we are back for more. There's Premier League this Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll come tomorrow and talk about it. By that time tomorrow, Real Madrid have already played their game. Thank you very much for being part of today's show. It was a fantastic show today. Thank you for being part of it. Okay, tomorrow join us 8 a.m. sharp everywhere on YouTube at Volt FM Sports on Radio Garden. Just download the app and search for Volt 104.3 FM. There you will find us. So anywhere you are around the world, you can always listen to us. Okay, finally on our YouTube channel, and Cletus is saying Chelsea fans should know that if a penalty was awarded for that handball, the corner kick that resulted to that goal shouldn't have come. Okay, it's just the truth. Though the PK should have been awarded. Okay, that's your own opinion, but the referees have the way they interpret these things on the field. Join us tomorrow for more and more and more gist about football. My name is Godwin. Have a wonderful day.